Almost had a head-on collision this afternoon out on Highway 71. No, I was on 77, and the embarrassing thing is it was my fault, so I'm glad it didn't happen, for sure. I'm glad it didn't happen. So I have a new lease on life now, and beat the odds one more time. Amazing. Thank you. Started back to the simple things in life. When I was young and lion-hearted and I had no fear of strife. Round in a circle of ambition, I drove a dream into a rut. And my overactive imagination nearly drove me nuts. You may think it's elementary, it may seem easy enough. I've come a long, hard way to tell you it's complicated stuff. Complicated stuff. Man, it's complicated. Finding out I am so lucky, making a living at what I love. I may not have all the time I want, but I have time enough. I'm looking at my precious partner into those giving eyes of love. When I see all we have accomplished, I feel like I could buzz. You may think it's elementary, it may seem easy enough. I've come a long, hard way to tell you it's complicated stuff. It's complicated stuff. Man, it's complicated. I count my friends, isn't it funny? I never thought of it before. I may not ever have much money, but I'll never be poor. Coming back to my beginning, into a vision pure and true. Sometimes seeing and believing is the hardest thing to do. You may think it's elementary, it may seem easy enough. I've come a long, hard way to tell you. I've come all this way just to tell you. I've come a long, hard way to tell you it's complicated stuff. It's complicated stuff. All right, thank you. All right, thanks. Oh, yeah. Hey, yeah. I wasn't going to, but since you asked for it, I will. make way for the bony man. Hold the gate so a soul can pass. Lay him down in the dewy grass. Make way for the bony man. I took his hand and I felt it shake. I held the man and I felt him break. Spoke his name and he blew away. A leaf on a windy day. I'll be home when the day is done. When my song is sung, I will shed this husk. Oh, I will shed this husk. Take the coin from my trembling lips. Row me, boys, across the river Styx. Reach out short, cause I'm feeling sick. My poor heart, it's all spilled out. Up to the brim in a china cup. Down to the dregs, brother, drink it up. One drop of rain in the thirsty dust. A whippoorwill in a moonlit field. I'll be home when the day is done. Yeah, when my song is sung, I will shed this husk. Oh, I will shed this husk. Smile on a stony face, painted words on a burning page, a paper boat on a breaking wave. Who will pray for the bony man? Steal away, second story man. Trip headlocks so my soul can pass. Lay me down in the broken glass. Make way for the bony man. I'll be home when the day is done. Yeah, when my song is sung. When my song is sung. When my song is sung. Oh, I will shed this husk. Yeah, I will shed this husk. All right. Thank you. Thank you very much. You're very kind. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Those two songs I wrote by myself, or as I like to say, by myself. Now I'm going to do some tunes that I wrote with women. This is going to be the whole section of the show where I do the woman power part of the show, and it's fun. Just gets better. Let's see, which one will I do first? No, this is going to help me get going here. Woman power. And while we're at it, just equal pay for equal work would be a good place to start. But anyway, there's a whole bunch of issues we could talk about there. We're going to open that can of worms. Are we? Well, this is a song about a powerful woman right here. And I wrote this with a powerful woman, a Texas treasure named Susan Gibson. We have some of Susan's relatives here this evening. Yeah, she's fantastic. my feet are too big for my mouth. I gotta show you how. Baby, how else you gonna figure it out? I put the little fire out, and now I'm burning down the house. I put the big foot down, smacking up in the middle. Big foot down, man, I don't mean a little. Big foot down, cat in the fiddle. Big foot down, grits on the gravel. Put your big foot down. Big foot down, ooh. Big foot down. Big foot down. I got a barefoot gal. Man, she comes on like a hurricane. She swam the Grand Canal, flew home in her own airplane. She boosted my morale like candy, like Novocaine. She puts her big foot down, my woman stand and deliver. Big foot down, baby shakes and shivers. Big foot down, watch her quake and quiver. Big foot down, damn that rubber. Put your big foot down. Big foot down, ooh. Big foot down. Big foot down, put it down. Came out, and you can't believe a word I'll say. Gonna stomp and shout with a bullet on the hit parade. I gotta blow this town. Man, my head is too big for this place. Get it off the ground. Bottle rocket in outer space. Put my big foot down, smack dab on the money. Big foot down, nose in the honey. Big foot down, don't look at me funny. Big foot down, step back, sonny, put your big foot down. Boss man yelling, it's going up like Mount St. Helens. I'm ever gonna find my mission with some pulpit politician. Lord, Lord. I don't mean a little. Big foot down, cat in the fiddle. Big foot down, put the grits on the grill. Big foot down, smack dab on the money. Big foot down, nose in the honey. Big foot down, don't look at me funny. Big foot down, step back, sonny, put your big foot down. Look, look, big foot down. Big foot down, put your big foot down. Put your big foot down, big foot down, big foot down, oh no, put your big foot down. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Very cool. Okay, so we'll go. There he is.
There he is.
All right. Protein.
No charge.
Yeah. There we go. Little protein, you know. Hey, you kill a damn cow and eat it. You're all upset about that? Good heavens. Hey, if it was Armageddon, you'd eat it. That's my wife's, that's her litmus test, for things in the refrigerator. She says, if she doesn't pay attention to the date so much. She looks at it and says, if it were Armageddon, would I eat this, So. Yeah, come over to our house for dinner. Yeah. If you work hard enough, you might die standing up. Your face to the sun and your mouth full of dust. If you keep moving on, you may never rust. If you work hard enough, when the edges get rough, it's all in the simple stuff. If you work hard enough. If you love big enough, you might die with a smile, the heart of a lion and the soul of a child. And ruby wine will overflow your cup. If you love big enough, when the edges get rough, it's all in the simple stuff. If you love big enough. If you sing loud enough, your song might be heard. The voice in the crowd with the wings of a bird. Things can change with a word when the times get tough. If you sing loud enough, when the edges get rough, it's all in the simple stuff. If you sing loud enough. If you work hard enough, when the edges get rough, it's all in the simple stuff. If you love big enough, when the edges get rough, it's all in the simple stuff. If you sing loud enough, when the edges get rough, it's all in the simple stuff. If you sing loud enough. If you work hard enough, you might die standing up. Thank you.
Most girls love paintings. Randy wants me to give you this.
Okay,
I'll give you.
Hey.
That's
Okay, it's all right.
Randy.
It's clean. I'll thank you. That was some horrible joke. You're.
Should have been here a couple weeks ago.
So that was written with Kim Carnes. Talk about woman power. Let's hear it, man. Kicks ass, and not proverbially either. I wrote this with two women, so this has extra woman power. It's like extra strength, you know, at the drugstore. You get a, why do you need extra strength, really? I don't know. Are we hurting that much, really? Give me extra, super, quadruple strength. Why not? It's legal. I'll do one more here. No. I say that more anymore because, you know, you never know.
Especially the way you drive.
That's the truth. giving in easily, trying too hard to please, soft in the middle, faithlessly chickening out on me, blaming that big machine, hurtling riddle, frightened and little, standing in my own way. Here am I, questioning where, how, why, watching my life go by. Man, I don't wanna blow it. Contrary me, begging to disagree, making mistakes in threes. Yes, I'm wrong and I know it. Too proud to show it. I'm just standing in my own way, standing in my own way. Doomsayer, even that satisfied grin, out of my way, betrayer. Don't be so darn sure you'll win. We are through, I haven't room for two. I'm stepping right over you. Open that front door, 'cause here I come, banging my broken drum, chasing that grinning sun. I'm winning this soul war. There'll be no more standing in my own way. There'll be no more standing in my own way. There goes me, standing in my own way. No more standing in my own way. Ooh, standing in my own way. All right. Thanks very much. Wrote that with my wife Linda Marks and an astrophysicist, songwriting friend of ours named Lisa Ashman. Isn't it a song? I wrote this in, November. It's not that new anymore, is it? But
It's for us.
that's my first performance in Waxahachie of this song. Maybe my last. If you hear it. Do we have any Latter-day Saints here this evening? Well, I grew up in this little town of Independence, Missouri, and there's a big reorganized Latter-day Saints church there, and they built this big, place where Jesus is going to land when he comes back. Why he would go to Independence, I'm not sure, but they did go to a lot of trouble, so I guess he knows that. And so anyway, I was at this songwriting retreat up in Michigan, and this guy who runs it, I was one of the teachers there, but the teachers also had a songwriting assignment. Everyone's assignment was based on where they were from. And he saw that I was from Independence, Missouri, so he read up a little bit about it. One of the first things that came up, of course, on Wikipedia was this whole thing about the Latter-day Saints. And he said, this is your songwriting assignment. You have to write a song inspired by this. So this isn't directly aimed at the Latter-day Saints or anything, but it's sort of aimed at us. Hello, this is Jesus. I'm not taking your calls anymore. I'm tired of your pleading, your greed, in your mean little wars. You built me a tower to land on come Judgment Day. Well, we gave you a planet, a universe, damn it. You use it up and you throw it all away. So there'll be no second coming. I'm not bleeding for you again. There'll be no second coming until you get it right, my friends. Well, I taught you a lesson, man, I laid it down plain and sweet. From that Garden of Eden to the hard hills of Calvary. And I kept it so simple, one four-letter word was enough. One word to direct you, one day resurrect you. And that lonely little word is love. Well, there'll be no second coming. I'm not succumbing for you again. There'll be no second coming until you get it together, my friends. The experiment failed. I can still feel the nails in my flesh. Sometimes love prevails. Sometimes you just make a big mess. Well, I came down there one time. It wasn't a fun time for me. You nailed me to a post until I gave up the ghost. And I rose up to set you free. Well, there'll be no second coming. I'm not bleeding for you again. There'll be no second coming until you get it right, my friend. There'll be no second coming. I'm not succumbing for you again. There'll be no second coming until you get it together, my friends. Hello, this is Jesus. I'm not taking your calls anymore. All right, thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, we just got to get it right, that's all. It's not that hard, is it? Okay. Like I said, it really wasn't directly. It was sort of, that was the inspiration he gave me for writing the song. So,
That's an awesome song.
Thank you. It's really just about everybody, you know. We're all trying to get it right in all our various ways. We're so sure we are right. Any requests?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Great day in the morning.
I'll do both. So, Beatles, yes. Beatles and Great Day in the Morning. This would be a good segue, because they're in the same key. Key V. I don't have to do any modulating, that's nice. I hate doing that in public anyway, but... Well, maybe I should set this up a little bit because it's an odd little song. This is one of those songs that, as it was coming to me, I almost didn't open the door for it. You know, it's sort of like, well, that's weird. I'm scared now. And then, you know, it's all that, you know, what will people think? And it's just odd. But it comes from a real experience. I was, what year did Rubber Soul come out? Do you remember? 65. So I was, I was 14, I guess. Actually, I don't think it was that old. I think it was 13, but I'd just gotten Rubber Soul for Christmas and been listening to it on the cheap stereo in the living room. Remember those little record players that, well, do you remember record players? Some of you don't, but, to hell with you. But no, I didn't mean that. No, I don't. That's terrible to say that. No, I don't mean that at all. I mean, to heck with you. So, my dad bought these stereos. He was such a music fanatic, but he didn't have a lot of money. He worked at the steel mill, and they put me through Catholic school for a couple of years, and then I had to work for my tuition after that. But he came home from work, and he'd always go over to the record player and check it, because I'd get home from school like hour and a half or so before he'd get home from work, and he knew that I'd have the stereo cranked up to maximum levels and all that, playing awful Jimi Hendrix music and stuff like that. So he'd come in and he'd check. He'd make sure that the needle, the arm, was snapped into place. It had a little kind of snapped in place. He'd make sure if that was up, I'd get help for that. And then the arm, you'd stack records on it. You put that little arm over the top, so it would just drop records. Well, if you left that, if I left that arm off, he liked to have it over in place. If it was off, he'd get mad about that. So he was very, particular about it. Everything. Actually, everything was that way. So he was actually the person who turned me on to the Beatles. He brought Meet the Beatles home one day. He's coming home from the steel mill, and there's we had these things called record stores. And it was a building where someone actually, sold vinyl albums and records, and every week there'd be new ones that would come in, and, people who were into music, like you'd go by the record store to see the new Buck Owens or the new Beatles or whatever that just came out. So my dad, he stopped by the ladies' little record store up on Independence Square there. He bought this Meet the Beatles, because he'd heard them sing the song. She was just 17, and he met my mom when she was 17. So plus they did a song called "Till There Was You," which is one of his favorite songs from World War II. That was a big war that happened in the world. And for those of you who don't remember that, anyway, so every Christmas, that was the big thing for me, was to get the Beatle album. I didn't care what else I got. I just wanted the new Beatle album, because it was a whole world that would open up when you put that thing on. It was always something new, something different. And I listened to Rubber Soul, side one, and I went to turn the record over, and I heard this voice outside the window, out there in the snow, somebody calling for help, and it hadn't come out yet. So, the poor guy was laying out there in the snow. He was our neighbor. He was like a 60-year-old guy, and younger than I am now. And he had fallen off of the roof, slipped on the ice, fell off this roof, and was laying out there. And I went and attended to him while my mom called the ambulance. And so this is about that event here. The Beatles came to Kansas City, played the A's Stadium for a poor lad from rainy England. I was too young to go and see him. I sang John's part, Paul's part, George's too. Ringo drummed us on. The Beatles played in my living room. And neighbor Frank, with 13 children, 6 Hail Marys, 7 Jobs. Outside my window I couldn't hear him praying in his bed of snow. I sang John's part, Paul's part, George's too. Ringo drummed a song. The Beatles played in my living room. Ooh, ah, ah, ah. The Beatles came to Kansas City. My father brought them home to tea. They hugged my mom, kissed my sister, stayed up late to jam with me. I sang John's part, Paul's part, Ringo's too. George strummed his sad guitar. The Beatles played in my living room. I sang John's part, Paul's part, George's too. Ringo drummed a song. The Beatles played in my living room. The Beatles played in my living room. All right, thank you. Hi. I've made tens of dollars on this song. Great day in the morning. We got a lot to be thankful for. Yellow maples and a red roof barn. Sun coming up like a medicine ball. Great day in the morning, ain't it? Turn on your radio. Turn up that song, Sweetness. Is that the one that we both know? Turn it up a little higher. Yeah, turn it up. That's fine. Great day in the morning, darling. Let's kick our heels up high. I wanna kiss you, stop yawning. There ain't one dark cloud in that sky, not one. Great day in the morning. 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 Early to bed and early to rise. Dreams in your head and stars in your eyes. The sun on your face makes me realize, well, sure, it's gonna be another great day in the morning. It feels peculiar. Great day in the morning. Honey, I loved every new day with you. Turn over now, you've been snoring. The birds are singing and the sky is blue. Great day in the morning, baby. We got a reason to celebrate. I wanna party, I don't mean maybe. It's gonna be our red letter day, red letter. Red letter. Ooh. Great day in the morning. We got a lot to be thankful for. Yellow maples in a red roof barn. Sun coming up like a medicine ball. There it is. Oh, coming up. I ask you, sweet pea, ever seen anything exactly like that before? Great day in the morning. Great day in the morning. Great day in the morning. Everybody. Excellent, excellent. Well done.
Hey, you said thank you twice. At least do the song.
I will do it. I will do it. This is quite a job I have. It tickles me that I've managed to carve out a career doing something that no one should really get paid for. Really. So that explains a lot of things.
Forget he said that when you decided to maybe involve
Yeah. But it's a great life. I have. I rarely rent a motel room. I usually I mooch off of people everywhere I go. That's what it is. Young songwriters ask me, advice. That's one of the first things you have to learn is how to mooch graciously off of people. And you have to learn some basic things like, mending, ironing, laundry, cleaning up after yourself when you leave places so that, you can go back and mooch some more later. So I was up in Portland, Oregon, mooching off some friends of mine up there, and when I wrote this song, and they were both at work. I think I'd played to, like 3 people the night before somewhere, and had driven all the way from Nashville. I'd been on the road for a couple of weeks. I'd driven, out through Arkansas and Oklahoma, New Mexico, and Idaho, and I was worn out. And so I kind of woke up feeling like shit, really. I felt like shit. It's like, I felt old and worn out, and it's like, man, wow, good career choice. And and it was a surprise. It was raining up there in Portland. I was totally shocked, and so it was real gloomy. And I'm kind of sitting there, and everything ached, and I kind of sitting at the table and had some cereal, and thought, boy, wow, this is really something. And I've been to these people's house many times over the years. And they have these 3 cats, and one of them I've never touched this cat. It will never get close enough to me. And it does it with everyone, so you can't take it personally, but I kind of saw the cat come look at me, terrified, and then disappear again. And there's another cat kind of laying up on the windowsill, and all of a sudden it stopped raining and the sun came out. And, it's really like paradise up there when it's not raining. It's amazing. And all the hummingbirds came out, the Rufus and Annas, and I just sort of went, wow, okay, that's kind of cool. That's right, my job is to write songs, so here we go. 3 cats live in this house. I'm just a guest passing through. They run around all night, sleep away the afternoon. One has a zigzaggy tail, one is as white as a pearl. One only hides, never lets me into her world. I want to thank you, whoever you are. Thank you for my breaking heart. Thank you for the chance to play my little part. Panther on a windowsill, rabbit in the wet green grass, Rufus and Anna's hearts and wings beating fast. One day I'm filled to the brim, next day the whole thing spills out. Wide open again, I'm wondering what it's all about. I gotta thank you, whoever you are. Thank you for my break heart. Thank you for the chance to play my little part. Funny how the clouds pile up when they're only gonna blow away. Funny how each one of us is a universe in our small way. Three cats squint in the sun, high on a blue window day, grinning and purring like they got something to say. If curiosity kills, I'm dying to know what that means. A life of wait until won't fill the yearning in between. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the chance to play my little part. And thank you. Appreciate it. All right.